God bless you, everyone. Welcome to live session with Bryan, Geraldo. Today we have a special interview with some guys that are going viral on TikTok right now with Christian music. If you don't know them, you gotta do it right now because we have it here. It's a pleasure for me to receive LIN D in the house. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
Hey,
nice
what's
to
up?
meet you guys.
Nice to meet you guys. We want to talk about a couple things, and for sure, we need to start with one of the questions that I used to kick off all the interviews that I do, and it is, how was your very first encounter with God, and how did you guys start going to the church?
Good question.
Yeah, so we're siblings, for those that don't know, and we grew up here in Sweden in a church that our grandparents started, actually, here in our hometown. So we've been going to church our whole lives and been walking with Jesus for as long as I can remember, at least. And been a part of, Sunday school, youth, all of that in church. For me, I think I kind of got and understood who Jesus was at a pretty young age, and then been just walking with him steady since then. And then when I got a little bit older, got baptized, and yeah, but it's been a lifelong journey for sure.
What about the other ones? Same?
Yeah, I think my first memory of going to church and like getting what they were talking about was we talked about the armor of God in Sunday school, and I thought it was so cool and like so helpful. So we did this like little, yeah, like saying like we took on the armor of God like one by one thing by one. Yeah, and I have a similar story. Just growing up in church, never really been like away from my faith or from God. We've just been living in it and making music for as long as we can remember and doing it for God. And yeah, I've had many different encounters with God throughout my life. And yeah.
Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I saw some pictures of you guys playing with some different kind of fake guitars, toy guitars. So you guys have been involved with music since you were so little. So I just want to ask you guys, at what point do you already decide to make this so real? It is not more a fake guitar inside. So you guys decide to make real music.
Yeah, so we kind of always made music growing up. We started off making Christian children's music when we were kids, and then we kind of while we grew up, we also wanted the music to evolve with us. So we started to make more of the music ourselves, and Dennis produces everything. And yeah, we've been doing this kind of like for real for our whole lives, I would say.
Yeah, we started out pretty young, both playing instruments and singing. But we, as Ella said, we like recorded our first albums when we were 5 6 years old, and been on stage doing concerts and stuff. So it got real pretty quick. But then it's of course been a journey since then.
Yeah.
Super cool. You, Dennis, you are the producer of the group, and all you guys know how to write songs and all that. But how's the creativity dynamic that you have when you gotta write a song and you gotta produce one of these songs?
Yeah, so that's also been a journey. A few years back, we worked with other producers because I hadn't got to that point yet where we could do everything ourselves. Then I went away a year for like a music production school. It came back much better. I mean, we work pretty much at a formula that we have. We start with the melody mostly, and then the lyrics and stuff kind of come after that. And then I try to produce something at the same time as we're working on the song. So that the songwriting and the production is very close knit together, and that's connected throughout the whole process. So yeah, I think that's mostly how we do stuff. Most of the times, all three of us are in the same room together throughout the process, and then whatever we wrote that day, we kind of take it forward another day with recording the vocals, maybe finishing up lyrics.
That's what we work on the most, the lyrics, since we are not native English speaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You guys are from Sweden, but your music has reached out
Yeah.
different audiences across the world, especially in the United States and obviously all the Latin American people. So, what is one of the most difficult things when you guys are trying to write all of these songs, when you guys are trying to be creative with it? And if you guys have whenever thought to create some Spanish version of your songs?
Well, I think as Ella mentioned that the hardest thing is the language, because we learn English in school and we have been speaking English for a long time, but we don't really have it as close to our hearts, maybe, or like as fluently as Swedish is for us. So like painting that picture lyrically and like poetically, as we want to in our songs sometimes is hard. But we take, sometimes we write lyrics with other people who are English native speakers and songwriters. And then we always check our lyrics with like English speaking people to just make it have the right grammar and everything. So it's fine.
No chat GPT? No chat GPT on it?
No.
We check some things sometimes.
You can check some grammar and stuff, but but with the Spanish stuff, like I myself, I've been listening to like Spanish music for many years and been a fan. And I mean, we all enjoy that music. And we did this summer, we dropped a remix of our song Move with some Spanish speaking artists. And we actually recorded a few words here and there in Spanish. So that was the first time that we recorded in Spanish because
Speak in Spanish.
yes, because all three of us we've been taking Spanish in school, but it's not the same singing and you know writing on a paper.
Especially not the Spanish we learn and the Spanish you guys speak. It's not very much the same.
Yeah.
Totally. It's the same with English with us. It's the very same thing. But you guys, early this year, you posted a picture with Lecrae. And that was so cool. You guys were at Reach Records. What did that mean to you guys? And can we expect any collaboration with him or something like that?
So we actually met Lecrae during the Winter Jam tour that we did in America
Last year.
Last year, 2024. So we've toured with him. He is amazing, and we also visited Reach Records last year too. And then when we took a trip now this year, we just wanted to go back and say hi to all our friends, and we had some sessions and stuff. And yeah, we love the guys at Reach Records. Absolutely.
Yeah, I've been a fan of him for years, and like we connected during that tour together because it was 3 months, so we had a lot of time together. And then we don't have a song together yet, but he's been very helpful with just listening to some of our music, giving us some feedback, and just been
Just giving advice.
just
Life
giving advice. And
yeah.
he's so great.
We love Lecrae.
Yeah.
He's amazing.
Yeah, he's working really good with all the new artists that we have in Christian music. He's working so hard. Also, he signed one of the Spanish super creative one, Alexander, on Rich Records. So
Yeah.
for sure, we hope you guys can have a new song with Lecrae on everything. But now that you mentioned you were on tour with Lecrae, that just sounds real loud in my mind. But when do you guys think that everything explode? Because I know a couple things about you. We all for sure we know the movement, all the different things that happened with that song, and we're gonna talk about it. But when did you guys think everything explode? That you can say you became famous, something like that?
Oh, it's a difficult question. I think we started to see a lot of things happen during the summer with a lot of or a few of the new songs that we released. We have gotten reactions, and it's come out to a lot more people than our music has before. So that has been really cool, and it's been going out to, like, we make music about our faith, and we want to glorify God in everything we do, and mostly before it's like reached Christian communities, but with these last songs we've seen that it reached a lot of communities outside of church and outside of the Christian communities. So like atheists have been writing to us and said that the songs inspire them, and Muslims has been writing to us, and it's been really cool to see that reach as well. So it's a difficult question to answer, but we feel like we're just getting started, and we have so much more in store. So we're just excited to continue working on everything.
I think like we dropped one song last year because we just been working on new music, and then at the start of this year we posted some just clips of songs that they weren't even finished by then, but we just posted to see like, hey, we're working on some new music, and we saw some clips from our song Yahweh getting a lot of traction, which was the first time for us seeing some unreleased stuff getting spread throughout social media. So we're like, okay, seems like we got something here. And then it took a few months for the song to come out because we had to finish it and everything. So that was the first thing. And then, of course, with Move and everything, that it was that times 100.
And that we've never seen before.
Yes.
Our music going out to so many people. Yeah, we're just so grateful. We know that we have been working hard, but we also kind of at the same time feel like we haven't done much to deserve this.
Yeah, for sure. It's a great story on the Move. And you guys also have spent some time with Tori Kelly. Also, she's one of the most outstanding voices in music industry right now. So, what was the moment like? How do you guys feel talking to her?
That was amazing.
Unreal.
We grew up listening to her. She kind of taught me how to sing, I would say. I've been practicing runs and everything to her songs, and just loved what she does. And we connected kind of through Move. She found the song on social media and liked it, and then we've had some contact over social media, and she's the sweetest person ever. She's amazing. We got to spend a whole day in the studio together, and it was just so inspiring. Crazy to hear her voice live right into the ears. Like, it was crazy. But yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah, I know. I really know. Would be great to meet her sometime. But yeah, let's move to the obviously this viral hit Move, the great viral song of the year, 1 million streams on the road on Spotify. I just want to know, guys, how did you guys get the idea for this song, and why you guys decide to make this an R&B?
Oh, that's so actually, I was sitting down here. We're in the studio right now, so I was sitting just by myself by the piano, thinking. I wasn't like preparing to write a song or anything, but I was playing around with some different melodies, and then I just did na 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 na. I was like, okay, that's something interesting. So I actually wrote the whole melody, like verse, chorus, everything, with no lyrics. I think the only part I had was "'Cause I'm caught up in the way that you move," and then I sent the voice memo over to both of you guys, and Dennis, you responded.
Yeah, and I said like, okay, I can hear the whole production right away in my head, and that was true. But when we then got to the studio to work on the song, I don't know why, but we ended up like the first version that we made of the song was kind of this Bruno Mars funky vibe. And we had recorded vocals and everything, and then something just said, nah, this is not the way to go. So I redid the whole production. So I have a whole other production of the song that's not out, and it's not supposed to be out. because this was so much better. And then because we do that a lot, like we, yes, sometimes you get a melody and you work fast, but like I changed things to like the last day. So we redid the whole production to more of, yeah, what it's like now. And when that was finished, we were like, yeah, good that we changed.
Yeah, something really cool happened, and it is that Hovey already reached out to you, and I just want to know for you guys what it does, what does it mean that Hovey, who is an artist on the peak of his career, choose to collaborate with you in and do a remix for this song.
It means a lot.
We're honored.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, super
like
honored.
we also met him actually last year at the Winter Jam tour because he was doing a couple of dates when Lecrae couldn't be there. So we met him and we talked, and so we got a connection over there last year, but we hadn't been talking since then, and we just hit him up about the remix, and he was so nice. We were talking on FaceTime, and we kind of shared our hearts in what we do, and we connected because he has the same heart. Like he wants to reach people. That's also what we want to do. And he's just been like the best through all of this. And like we said to each other, actually earlier this year, like that would be a dream collab with Holvey. But we're like, no, 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 maybe in a few years, we'll see. It's not gonna happen this year. But then God just made a way much quicker than we thought. So no, it means a lot for him to hop on a song, and he killed it. So yeah, that was amazing.
Now that you mention it, I gotta ask, which should be like your ideal collaboration in the future, something that you really would like to happen?
I think we have a lot.
Yeah. We have said before many times that Tori Kelly is on the list, and we were in the studio with her for a whole day. So we'll see what happens with that. But she is for sure one of the dream collabs.
Yeah. We've got a bunch. It's hard to like say one specific, but yeah.
Yeah, it also depends on like the song. Sometimes, you know, the big famous name is not the best fit for the song, and so yeah, we'll see what we can do in the future.
But we already have a few collabs coming out actually this year that we're
Yeah.
gonna announce soon. But yeah, and they are already
it,
some people
drop
that we
it.
have been
Gotta drop it.
they are already some people that we have been like talking about and dreaming about making music with. So
Yeah.
we're grateful to be able to do this.
Okay, guys, I'll put a name on the table. What about Kirk Franklin? You guys are touring right now with
Yeah.
Kirk Franklin. What's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, yeah, that would be awesome because we actually grew up on his music a lot. Because our grandfather was he's been an artist his whole life, and our mom as well, and they're from Norway, and he was good friends with Andre Crouch, and like they yeah, kind of brought gospel music over to Scandinavia. So that's been like in our blood from the start. So yeah, it was amazing that we got to do two dates together with him here in Sweden and Norway, and I mean, he's so inspiring. Like he's still going strong. Like the first time he came to Sweden was like 17 years ago, and he's still jumping around on stage,
same
going
energy.
crazy, like
Amazing.
even more.
Yeah.
And the show was amazing. Like the songs are just, yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, no. Watching Kirk Franklin live is something super crazy. I know. But yeah, let's go back just a bit again about Move. And you guys decide to create a Latin version. Why did you
Yeah.
guys
Yeah.
decide to do a Spanish version of this song? Did you guys receive any feedback from the Latin audience?
Yeah, I think like three things comes to my mind. First of all, we love Spanish music, and we've always for years we've tried to find like the right way to do something for the Latin community, and this was feeling like a great fit because we saw a lot of interest in the original song from like the Latin world. A lot of people from Brazil, but also like South America in general. And then, yeah.
Yeah, we've had so many comments on socials, both Portuguese and Spanish comments asking for a version, and yeah, we went with the Spanish one, and yeah, we're so happy with how it turned out, and also Kenny and Tommy and Samuel, who joined. Like, we're so grateful for them for doing this with us, and yeah, it's been amazing working with them.
And also we want our music to be worldwide and for it not to be like limited to anything. So we try to make it as accessible as possible. And we know there's a big like Christian but also non-Christian like music lovers in Latin America, and that's, yeah, we just kind of wanted to connect with them in a different way also.
Yeah, because we understand that coming from Sweden, English is not our first language, as you said. So having something in your own language means a lot. So we thought this was a great opportunity for a lot of Spanish-speaking people in the world to hear this song, but in their own language as well.
Okay, so I saw a couple posts from you guys talking about the new album, Honest to God. So this is the perfect timing to talk about it and let us know what's the purpose behind it and what do you want the people to take away from your music.
So this album called Honest to God is us being just very honest and very open and raw and very vulnerable about our journey with God and what we've been going through these past couple years. And yeah, we've just been writing from our hearts, and this is the result of it.
Yeah, 7 songs. It's coming out next Friday, the 3rd of October. We can't wait for you guys to hear this new music, both the sound and just what we're talking about in the songs. And our prayer is that it will impact you in just a new way. Yeah, we're just so excited to get this music out.
Yeah, can't wait for you to hear it.
Incredible, guys. Thank you so much for letting me have this time with you. So for all the people watching this interview, Friday, 3rd of October, you gotta listen out that album, Honest to God, because it's gonna be something that helps you a lot. It's gonna be something that bless you a lot. So you gotta be there. Thank you so much for watching live session with Bryan Geraldo, first time in English. So thank you guys so much. Thank you for all the ones who already saw this interview. Thank you so much. See you at the next one.
Live Session con Bryan Geraldo. Entérate de todo lo que necesitas saber sobre el mundo cristiano, la música cristiana, noticias, temas sociales y mucho más en Live Session con Bryan Geraldo.